What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. It's week 11 and Georgia State is on a roll, winning their last 4 games in a row. And this week they're taking on New Mexico State, who is 1-7. We come into this game 6-2 and on a roll offensively. If you look at the standings in the Sun Division of the Sun Belt Conference, Georgia State is in the lead, just ahead of Arkansas State, which that matchup is coming up next week. So if we get a win this week and Arkansas State gets a win this week, it'll be a big matchup next week. But first, we got to get through week 11.
The Panthers have not...
Georgia State's going to get this game started on offense, trying to keep their offense rolling, averaging over 33 points a game in the last 4 games. And this first play goes to Lamont George up the middle for 10 yards and a flag at the end of that play for a face mask, giving the Panthers the ball at their own 49-yard line here. Reynolds back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep, and it is deflected by Brandon Hines. Incomplete. And you can see David Reynolds' stats on the season so far. He has almost 2,000 yards passing, having a great season here. 2nd down and 10. Reynolds' pass will go to David Bailey, and this one's caught for 16 yards and a Panthers first down into Aggie territory here on 1st and 10. Reynolds back to pass once again, which we have done a lot this season with Derek Romero, our leading rusher from last season, out for the last few weeks and still out for the next coming few weeks. As this pass goes to Sebastian Willard on 3rd and 3, and it's caught, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 27-yard pass and catch from Reynolds to Willard puts the Georgia State Panthers on top 7-0. The New Mexico State Aggies come out on offense. This pass to Sullivan is caught for 7 yards, short of a first down here. 3rd and 3 now. In the shotgun, they will look to pass. Davis back to pass. He's scrambling around a bit. He's going to fire it out to Washington, and Washington is stopped for no gain, and New Mexico has to punt. Georgia State takes over here halfway through the first quarter. David Reynolds on the read option. Probably shouldn't have kept that on himself, but he broke a few tackles here and gained 20 yards on the play. 1st down and 10 now. Reynolds will fake the handoff there to George, roll out to the right here, set, fire deep, and it's caught by Marcus Jackson inside the 30 of the Aggies. A big play for Georgia State there. 1st down and 10. Reynolds back to pass, fires over the middle to Lamont George, breaking tackles, making it inside the 10-yard line, a 19-yard reception. 1st down and goal for Georgia State here. Reynolds scrambling out to the right, and he will get hit, but get rid of the ball just before he does get hit, and the ball falls incomplete. 2nd down and goal here. Reynolds back to pass out of the shotgun here, scrambling, firing to Sebastian Willard. The catch is good for 7 yards, short of the goal line though, setting up 3rd and goal for the Panthers. But first, David Reynolds with that pass has set a new school record for passing yards in a season for the Georgia State Panthers. 3rd and goal here. Reynolds will fire to the end zone, and that one's caught by Willard for a 2-yard touchdown. His 2nd touchdown grab of the day puts Georgia State up 14-0 over New Mexico State here late in the first quarter. New Mexico State driving here. This is a catch by Marquette Washington for 12 yards and a 1st down. Later on in the drive, Davis looking to pass here again. He's going to fire, and it's caught by Cooley over our defender. A nicely placed pass there. Good for 14 yards and a 1st down into Georgia State territory as Davis is taking off on the read option down the field on 1st and 10 as he's pushed out of bounds after a 12-yard gain. 1st down and 10 now out of the shotgun here. Quick pass to Sullivan here, and he gets hit hard on the play. As we take a look at the replay here, a gain of 1 on this one, but as soon as he caught it, he was hit by Jerome Schroeder really hard at the forearm. Surprisingly, he got up. 3rd and 8, Davis dumps it off to Warren here, and Warren is going to get the 1st down, throwing a defender to the ground, gaining enough for the 1st down inside the 10. 1st down and goal. Davis will hand off to Warren up the middle, breaking tackles and getting into the end zone for the touchdown, putting New Mexico State on the board and heading into the second quarter here. Georgia State is on top, 14-7. Georgia State takes a 7-point lead into the second quarter. Starting out on offense, the handoff goes to Lamont George up the middle for 6 yards on the first play of the quarter. That'll set up second and short here. Reynolds under center, dropping back to pass, being pressured, scrambling out of the pocket here, avoiding tackles and breaking out of them, eventually gaining 2 yards, setting up 3rd and 2. And Reynolds will hand off to Lamont George up the middle. He didn't look like he got the first down, but they give him 2 yards and the first down there in a favorable spot there for Georgia State as Reynolds on 1st and 10 fakes the handoff there, scrambles out of the pocket a bit, and gets hit and fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Lamont George, though, and Georgia State retains possession. 3rd down and 8. Reynolds back to pass, firing to Mark Moore, and it's a little too high for him, incomplete. That sets up 4th down, and Georgia State would punt. New Mexico State takes over here, trying to come back and tie this game. King Davis here, pass deep, is undercut by Ladarian Young and intercepted inside the 10, and he will score. The 2nd week in a row, Georgia State returns an interception for a touchdown. They had 2 returned for touchdowns last week, and this defense is on fire, and Georgia State is now up 21-7 as New Mexico State takes over again on offense, and we've had problems with this. King Davis on the read option up the middle for 11 yards. 1st down and 10. Read option again. King Davis will take it up the middle, and he has room ahead of him, and he's taken down from behind at the 34-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Aggies in Panther territory. Davis's pass to Oaten out here for 12 yards gives the Aggies another 1st down. Shotgun formation again. Davis back to pass, firing to the sideline, caught by Sullivan for 5 yards. And that'll set up this 3rd down and 8 for the Aggies here out of the shotgun. Davis dropping back, going to dump it off to Washington on the screenplay, and that one is snuffed out and only gains 3 yards, and New Mexico State would add a field goal, make it 21-10. And looking at the yards by quarters here, Georgia State, 148 yards in the first quarter, only 12 here in the second so far. With just over 3 minutes to go, Georgia State takes over on offense. 2nd down and 3, Reynolds back to pass, firing over the middle, caught by David Bailey. A nice catch there. Way to go up and grab that one. 1st down and 10, Reynolds back to pass once again. He's going to fire this one up in man coverage, and it's caught by Marcus Jackson for the big gain downfield there, and we'll take another look at this one. David Reynolds throws this one up as he sees one-on-one coverage here, and Marcus Jackson just goes up and grabs that one. A nicely placed pass there. 2nd down and 2 now inside the 10 for Georgia State. Reynolds will fire this one to the end zone, and it's caught by Otis Davis for the touchdown. And did you see that one-handed catch there? We have to take another look at this touchdown catch here by David Reynolds to Otis Davis here. He goes up, one-hands this one, and comes down with a ball for the touchdown, putting Georgia State up 28-10, and that is your score at the end of the first half. The Aggies will get the second half started on offense here. King Davis under center here, back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing off his foot there and incomplete, bouncing off his receiver's leg. And looking at the halftime stats, Georgia State continues to roll. 28 points in the first half and over 200 yards of offense so far in that first half. 3rd down and 10 now for the Aggies out of the shotgun. Davis gonna pass, but he is sacked on the play for an 8-yard loss by Miles Morris, and that's going to force a punt. And Georgia State takes over with good field position here, already in Aggie territory, as the handoff goes to Lamont George up the middle for 9 yards, setting up 2nd down and short here. And on 2nd down, Reynolds will keep it on the read option up the middle. He goes, gets the 1st down and more, a 13-yard gain for Georgia State. 3rd down and 1 now for the Panthers. Inside the 10, Reynolds back to pass. He's going to fire to the end zone, and it is caught just short of the goal line for 6 yards. 1st down and goal now for the Panthers. Reynolds back to pass, firing over the middle. Incomplete out of the back of the end zone. I don't think the receiver even saw that pass coming. 2nd down and goal. Reynolds under center, firing quickly to the end zone for Mark Moore. Instead, it's deflected by Thomas of the Aggies. Third down and goal now for Georgia State. Reynolds will hand it off to George. Up the middle he goes for the touchdown run. 1 yard on that TD. Puts the Georgia State Panthers up 35-10. Running away with this game early in the third quarter as the Aggies take over here. Davis back to pass, firing to the sideline. It is batted down by Patrick Griffin, who has 7 tackles on the day. 3rd and 3 now for the Aggies. Hand off to Moorhead here to the right side. He goes, and he cannot pick up the first down. A 2-yard rush sets up 4th and 1, and they would punt. Georgia State takes over here. 1st and 10 from almost midfield here. Reynolds back to pass, scrambling out to the right, sets, fires deep here. Wide open David Bailey, but it's undercut. Will Coxon there gets the interception for New Mexico State, but they would not be able to do anything with that turnover. Georgia State takes over. Reynolds back to pass on the same exact play here, trying to fire deep, but he cannot get the pass off. Sacked for a 16-yard loss. 3rd down and 20 now. Reynolds drops back, fires deep, caught by Marcus Jackson at the 15, taken down at the 9. 1st and goal from there. Under center, Reynolds will drop back to pass, fire on the run to the end zone. It's caught by Marcus Jackson for the touchdown, putting Georgia State up 41-10. And David Reynolds is another new record for Georgia State. 19 touchdown passes on the season, and Georgia State leads at the end of the 3 quarters 41-10.
The Panthers are up big.
Georgia State takes a 31-point lead into the 4th quarter, but can they hang on? The Aggies are driving down the field here, and this pass on 4th and 4 is going to go for 18 yards and a 1st down inside the 25. 1st and 10. King Davis back to pass, firing to the end zone, and it is incomplete, out of bounds. Jerome Schroeder almost picked it off, though. 3rd down and 10 now for the Aggies. Davis back to pass, dumping it off to Washington here. He's going to get hit for a 1-yard loss, so another 4th down upcoming for New Mexico State here. Out of the shotgun, Davis back to pass, going to fire this time to the end zone, and it's caught by James Oten for 25 yards and a touchdown. It's 41-17 now in favor of Georgia State. Reynolds back to pass on 1st and 10, scrambling out of the pocket after being pressured, and he's taken down after a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 15 now. Reynolds back to pass in his own end zone, and he is taken down, but not before he gets the pass off, barely avoiding the safety there, and they would have to punt. New Mexico State takes over. 2nd down and 10. This pass out to Cooley here, good for 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2 now for the Aggies. Davis back to pass here. He's going to look around. He's going to fire to the sideline. And it's caught by Oten for 7 yards and a 1st down. Next play, it is Davis back to pass once again, and he is going to get sacked on the play for an 8-yard loss. 2nd down and 18 now. 3rd and 14 later in this drive. Davis back to pass. He's looking. He's going to fire deep, and it's caught by Cooley. He's inside the 10. Taken down at the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal for the Aggies here, and Davis will keep it on the read option. Up the middle, he goes into the end zone, and New Mexico State is trying to make a comeback here late in the 4th quarter. 41-25 Georgia State. Reynolds back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to avoid the first sack attempt, but the second one brings him to the ground for a loss of 8. 2nd down and 18. Reynolds back to pass, setting up the screen to Lamont George, and he's got the catch, and he's got open field ahead of him past the 40. 1st down and more, past midfield, taken down at the 47-yard line of the Aggies. 1st down and 10, Georgia State. Lamont George gets the handoff on 1st and 10. Up the middle, he goes for 16 yards and a Panthers 1st down. With just over 2.5 minutes to go, handoff goes to Mark Culver up the middle, breaking tackles. 11-yard gain on the ground for Culver. Gives the Panthers a 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Reynolds out of the shotgun here. He's looking. He's going to fire to the end zone. It's caught by Sebastian Willard for the touchdown, putting Georgia State up 48-25. And that would be another record for David Reynolds. 5 touchdown passes in the game. And Georgia State would add one more touchdown at the end of this game by Lamont George to take this game over New Mexico State. A big win by the Panthers today. David Reynolds, your player of the game, 23 for 34, 354 yards passing, and those 5 touchdown passes. Leads the Georgia State Panthers past the New Mexico State Aggies with a final score of 56-25. Taking a look at other games around the country this week, number 10 Alabama lays the beat down on Mississippi State 56-13. Taking a look at the stats from today's game, Georgia State dominated in every area. First downs, rushing yards, passing yards, time possession, and got one takeaway as well. Players of the game, David Reynolds with that record day, 354 yards passing, 5 touchdowns on the day. What do you do? Break 3 school records today. And Ladarian Young on defense there. We'll go ahead and look at some recruiting now and highlight some outside linebackers, which I don't think I've done yet. I may have. I hope I haven't, but Xavier Williams here, the number 1 outside linebacker on our board here, +3 overall to a 74. He's got good power moves, finesse moves there. Next on our board, outside linebacker, is Jason Thomas here. We're on the lead with all these guys, I believe. And he is 6'4", 214 from Dublin, Georgia. Here, he's a JUCO transfer here, or player. He's up 1 overall to a 63. He's got awesome, well, not awesome, but good speed and acceleration. Next up, James Harrison here. We have the lead on him. He's a 68 overall here, 6'1", 240 from North Carolina. And he is the number 180 overall outside linebacker. He did not go about overall. He stayed at a 68. He's got some decent speed there. And lastly, Marcus Foreman, 67 overall. We got the lead on him barely. He's 6'2", 229, a 3-star prospect from Lithia Springs, Georgia. So he's in the pipeline state there. He's down 2 overall to a 67, but hopefully we can pick up some of these guys here. And we will go ahead and advance the week to week 11 here. A big game coming up here in week 11. Georgia State back at home to face off against Arkansas State, who is 6-2. We are 7-2. This game right here will be for first place in the Sun Division of the Sun Belt Conference. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next week when we take on Arkansas State for the lead in the Sun Division.